We live in a world that pushes authenticity and just being yourself. It is romanticized and it is said that this is the greatest thing that you can ever do, especially for we content creators. You can go on any social media app and somebody is telling you to be yourself or just do it your own way. We have shifted our perspectives from always following the crowd of following what's so trendy and making our own trends, doing our own trends our own way. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this. I love that people are beginning to find themselves, and I just love watching and seeing people express themselves and express their interest in so many different ways. But what I feel is not talked about enough is the dangers of doing things differently, the dangers of being yourself, the dangers of being authentic and true to yourself. So I'm going to be that one annoying person that is going to speak about it. Maybe using the word dangers is a stretch, but I came about the ideation for this video when something happened to me quite recently. So in 2025, I decided that my YouTube channel was going to have a different look and feel. I decided I was going to do things so differently with my YouTube channel, and I was going to create videos that actually made impact and actually told stories that helped other people. I didn't want to be just any other regular YouTuber doing week in the life, day in the life content, and you just see my videos and you scroll past. No, I wanted to make videos that would make an impact, that would captivate my viewers and would leave the viewers feeling a lot better than when they started watching the video. And so I stripped down my titles. I stopped making clickbaitable titles. My titles were sentences, were words, something that you could easily look at and relate to. And if there's anything you know about YouTube or about social media in general, is you have to follow the guidelines of SEO. If not, your video is going nowhere and nobody is seeing your video. But I was like, I didn't care. I was going to make videos that I wanted to make, and the SEO can go sit down somewhere. Which was a lie, actually. I did eventually care. I was fine with making videos the way I wanted to make until this particular video. I had put my life, my blood, my sweat into that video, and it did not do numbers. Like, it was so embarrassing. I was like, I didn't even know where to start from. I spiraled. I did not post any video for like 2 weeks. I did not know what kind of video I wanted to create. I did not know what to even film. I did not have the zeal to film or just to continue YouTube because I put so much effort into that video and nobody had seen it. And it's not like I'm so view obsessed or engagement obsessed. No, that video was an embodiment of so many things that I have learned in my little time on earth. That video was so many lessons that I felt that a lot of people needed to listen to. And I was so sad that it was not reaching people, or people were not watching it and people were not learning from it. So of course I spiraled. That's when the ideation for this video came, actually. And because of that incident, I have been able to create so many content based off on what I learned from just going through that. There is a consequence for doing things differently. I was doing things differently. I was doing things my own way, but I still thought that the status quo would apply to me on the outcome. I thought that the outcome was going to be viewed exactly the same way as other videos that were very generic, but it was not. And I did not expect that to happen. A lot of people will tell you to be yourself and to do things your own way and to be authentic. While they might be coming from a place of love and they're just trying to help you, nobody ever tells you that when you do things differently, the outcome is going to be different. How people are going to respond is different. It's not going to be what you expect. To do things differently and to be different means making peace with the fact that everything is going to be different. The outcome, the process, the reactions, everything is going to be different, and you have to genuinely make peace with that. So when you want to do that new thing or that thing that nobody has thought about, people might not like it. People might drag you. People might see you as weird. So I need you to make peace with that, because to do things differently means you are accepting, you are fully accepting that it's not going to work out how it worked out for somebody. Don't think that, oh, she was authentic, she was herself, and she did this and everybody loved it. No, it might not be the same for you. I am so sorry, but it is not a one size fits all. Doing things differently means that you should not focus so much on the outcome. You shouldn't focus so much on how people will perceive the thing that you are doing or what people would say. There's a fine line between constructive criticism and just criticism from a horrible place. So I need you to understand that focusing on the outcome is going to deter you. I looked at that video, I did not see the views that I wanted to see, I did not see the engagement that I wanted to see, and it made me spiral. I could not create content for 2 weeks, you guys. 2 weeks I did not post a video, I did not film anything, because I tied my work so much to the outcome. I thought that this was going to be the outcome, and this outcome was going to just wow and blow me away, because other people had been different, other people had done things their way, and that is what happened for them. But no, I was focused so much on the outcome that I forgot that the beauty of the whole journey is in the process. That video, even though nobody watched it, I could go back and watch it and remember what it felt like to learn and have to experience and go through all those things that I was speaking about in the video. So I say this a lot, and it's something that I struggle with daily, but fall in love with the process, because the outcome can be anything. The outcome is literally like a lottery. Nobody knows what the outcome is going to be, and you cannot focus on something that you don't know. So fall in love with the process, and just fall in love with the process. To do things differently means that you have to trust in alignment. Trust that God has your back and He is there for you. Trust that your destiny and your story is written by God, and His thoughts and plans are just great, and plans for you to prosper. I need you to focus solely on your why. In whatever industry you may be, why do you want to do things differently? Why do you think your way is better? Why? Once you get clear on your why, I need you to trust and deeply trust in alignment. That is something that I have been learning and relearning and just growing stronger and deeper in, which is trusting that God has my back, trusting that I would not be here, I would not have the things that I have, I would not be doing the things that I do, I would not have the ideas that I had if God was not involved, if God did not place it there. Trusting in alignment, knowing that one day it is all going to make sense. One day everything that you are wanting and everything that you are pushing for is going to come to fruition. To do things differently means you have to embrace the unknown and do it anyway. You're going to meet so many roadblocks and setbacks. There's not going to be many people that you can draw inspiration from. You're going to feel stuck so much, but I need you to embrace the unknown. Embrace the fact that you don't have a template, or you don't have something to do, or you're not just following the next trend and just doing it how X, Y, and Z did it. Embrace the unknown. Do it anyway, because in the end of the day, the fulfillment that comes with doing it your own way cannot be matched. And you cannot find it in the stores. I tell you, you guys, you cannot find it in the stores. The world deserves your own light. The world deserves to see you. The world deserves your story. Why would you hold yourself back from finding connections, from helping other people, from shining in your own way? To do things differently is to do it anyway. No matter what the outcome is, do it anyway. Move the needle. Find ways to just do it and enjoy the process. The video you're watching, I'm doing things differently with the video, and I don't know what is going to be the outcome of this video. I don't know if I'm going to resonate with anybody or I'm just going to sound stupid. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to film it anyway because this is something that I had to learn the hard way and I don't want anybody to learn it the hard way. This is an experience that I want to use to help people, and I really hope that I have helped you some kind of way in this video. Before we close off the video, I just want to say thank you so much for 1000 subscribers. Guys, we are at 1K and I cannot be any happier than I am. I have been on YouTube for 4 years, and to reach 1K now, to some people it might seem as such a small feat or something that should have happened sooner, and honestly I did feel that way. When I saw that mark, I was like, this should have happened like 2 years ago. But honestly, there's nothing like divine timing and alignment from God, because I would have probably been doing things like every other person if I had reached 1K earlier. I wouldn't have found my voice, or I wouldn't have had the courage to pivot and find my own voice and my own tune in this YouTube space, in this side of the internet. So I'm thankful that it's now that we are passing this milestone. And I'm not mad at it because now my vision is clear and I understand what it is I want to bring to the internet's table. So thank you so much for watching. If you reached here, I truly appreciate you. And honestly, I cannot wait for what God has in store for us here. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and join the friends. As you can tell, when we get down, and it's a beautiful space to be in. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.